Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. It is indeed a brand new day. Hokey smokes. I have not yet been outside. It is 1:30 in the afternoon, Pacific time, and I have not been outside. But I do have things written up on my text file because ADD/ADHD. I can't remember a bloody thing unless I write it down. I have mentioned weight loss journey, that I do not want to hurt myself while I'm losing weight. So I have been eating, but I haven't of late had enough variety. I've been eating too much just yogurt and chili. You need more than that. So this morning I had a can of French cut style green beans and sliced carrots. And that was maybe 150 calories. And then just like a half hour, 45 minutes ago, I ate like 3/4 of a can of chili. I am forcing myself to eat because I do not want to hurt myself on my weight loss journey. But I gotta talk about this. I have mentioned before, I'm trying to lose weight. It took me 3 months to get from like 240 down to between 200 and 205, where I have been for the last month. I have been trying to lose any weight at all for the last month and eating around 1,000 calories. And on 1,000 calories, I maintain. I have had people in comments say you need to eat more. It's not good to eat as little as you are. And I have read that you're not supposed to have, if you're a guy, if you want to, stay healthy and all that, less than like 1,500 calories. If I eat 1,000 calories, I maintain. That's where I've been for the past month, because I'm eating 1,000 calories in a day, and I don't lose weight. If I ate 1,500 calories a day, I would balloon back up to 220 or 230. And how do I know this? Because during the time I have been dieting, on those days that I have eaten 1,500 calories or more, the next day I've gone and checked, I've gained weight. When I eat 1,000 calories and check, I maintain. I'd love to eat more, but then I'll just get fatter again. And eating 3/4 of a can of chili and a couple yogurts, let's call it 3, that's enough for me to maintain and stay at 200 forever. I have to eat less than that if I have any hopes of losing any more weight. And I'd like to, because I'm at 200. And I would like to get down to about 185. But I'm going to have to eat less than 1,000 calories, close to 500, to lose that. Otherwise, I'm just going to maintain at 200 for the rest of my life. It is frustrating. But I have, throughout my life, had meetings, and I have to dance around the subject because I've had a video removed where I talked about this outright. I have an eating issue, and Miss Ann Nexia, Ann Rex Nexia, where Annexia, middle initial R, so pronounce that, will come and visit, and I will eat far, far less than even 500 calories. I've had that happen. I've struggled with that all my life. While I've been trying to lose weight, my feelings of hunger I get when I don't eat, are now gone. They've been gone for the past month. Even before that, while I was going from 240 to 200, there would be days that I would, at 8 o'clock at night, go, what did I eat today? I didn't eat today. I need to eat something. And I hadn't realized it because no feelings of hunger. So my body is adapting while maintaining. It is exceptionally frustrating. But I also want to talk about how last night, it was a Friday night, and I fell asleep briefly in my chair between midnight and 1 o'clock. Briefly, periodically, finally at 1 o'clock in the morning I said, I need to go to bed. But it took a while because while tired, I wasn't intensely sleepy once I got active. So it was close to 2 o'clock when I finally fell asleep. And it was 5 o'clock when I woke up. To 3, to 4, to 5. And then I stayed in bed to 6 to 7:30. So I got 3 hours of sleep, and I lay awake in bed, refusing to get up because just laying there and resting is better than getting up and being active. I am tired. I wish I could sleep properly again. I might have something to do with the seasonal affective disorder. I am not sure. And then, after I drink more tea. That was the Bengal spice. And I have black tea, and I have green tea. Yeah. But also, if you've ever watched any of my older videos, you've seen periodically that I have worn glasses. I should be wearing glasses. I need glasses to see. I am farsighted in this eye, though it's starting to go as I get older. So up close, can't see a bloody thing in this eye. And this eye has been my close-up eye. Only with age and increasing astigmatism, I have issues seeing with this eye now. So, to see anything up close, I need these reading glasses. Otherwise, if I did spend... I got hooked on... There we are. If I got regular glasses again, I would need to get bifocals because your eyes can either focus far away or focus close up, but they're not really going to do both as you get older. But I don't mind not wearing glasses. Yeah, I can't see worth a damn. Everything is out of focus. The whole world is fuzzy right now. With this eye, no matter where I look, it's fuzzy. With this eye, anything close up is fuzzy. The world is very fluffy. And I'm fine with it. I've been that way my whole life. Why? I don't know. Because it is irritating at times to not be able to see. But only at times. So, thumbs up for that. And as I wrote it up there, I stopped wearing my other glasses that I had like 5, 6, 7 years ago because my eyes had changed enough that putting them on, the world was still just as fuzzy as when I wasn't wearing them. It was just fuzzy in a different way. So what was the point? And then I have these Mike Lambo Gamebooks where I have been cutting out the pages of counters, gluing them onto this admittedly not very thick cardstock, and then cutting them out. Now remember where I said I can't see worth a damn? I have an itchy nose, or right there on the edge of my nose and my lip. I have this little box filled with these. And what are these? These are 9 little baggies with the cutout counters from there. Now, those ones actually don't look too bad on the cutouts, but other ones of these are just absolutely terrible because I can't really see when I'm cutting And so I'm close to the line that I'm supposed to be clipping, but they're far from perfect. But I have 9 of these baggies now, and I have to keep them all separate because they won't fit in the books that they came from. But these note cards are just so that both sides I won't forget. But with the 2 there that I showed you, and then these 9, I've done 11 of the... I don't know how many I have. I know it's like 20-ish. So I'm almost halfway through. Thumbs up for that. And then, I have mentioned before, I have had trouble keeping hydrated, which is one of the reasons I drink so much tea anymore. Your kidneys produce 1 ounce of urine an hour. You don't want to overhydrate. That's not good for your kidneys, and it flushes junk out of your body. But each set of 3 cups of tea is a liter, and I'm drinking like 2 of these every 6 hours. So that's a 2 liter every 6 hours. I'm drinking 3 2 liters of water every single day. Is that overhydrating? You're supposed to have color in your urine. Generally, I don't because I drink so much liquid. And yet, one of the ways to tell if you're properly hydrated is to check your skin turgor. Clip your skin up like that and then let go. And then how quickly it goes back down. If it snaps back in, you've got good skin turgor. If it takes time, like mine does, that means you're dehydrated. And my actual skin, you can't really see it all well here, but there are spots where it's like kind of dehydrated looking. So what am I supposed to do? I'm drinking enough that I'm maybe overhydrated, but my body is saying, oh no, you're not. No, you're not. Thumbs up. And then, that's actually just about it. The only other thing I have up there is that I was watching I can't remember the full guy's username for his channel, Blue something or other. He's a British fellow, does Reddit readings, but he's also, like many people, very progressive and forward thinking on stuff. But he was talking about consent and the people that do bad things to people that cannot give proper consent, children. And it's like, yeah, consent, I keep saying this, is important. Very important. Children and animals cannot give nor understand consent. If you trample over someone's consent or you take advantage of them not understanding or being able to give consent, yeah, you're a bad person. A very bad person. Consent is important. Hokey smokes. And I will leave it at that on the whole consent thing. And hey, if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, that'd be very cool. Greatly appreciated. And each one of my Patreon patrons are beautiful and awesome people. You help me out incredibly. I am an aging mammal, and here in the United States, it is rough being an aging mammal. And I appreciate your help to no end. And if you would like to help out as well, if you check out the description, I have links to a PayPal, a Patreon, an Amazon wish list. If you wanted to check any of those out, that'd be awesome. Each and every one of I went and stumbled over my words as I realized I wasn't saying them exactly what I wanted, so I got lost. I meant to say, if you've left me a comment, thumbs up and thank you. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I answer I answer as many. No. I've lost what I normally say on that. But I do try to answer as many as my nerve compression will let me. And I thumbs up as many as YouTube will let me. There we go. And I like to answer them because it's fun to engage and it's important, I feel, to let you know that you have been heard. Thumbs up for that. I also play an internet game of tossing out a writing prompt or a secret word or both and asking it to be written into the comments for blatant engagement farming. And it is nice to be heard. The last people that played were Jesse Koskinen. Thumbs up. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Leo Tom Music. Always good to see you in the comments. Thumbs up. And Toilet Decimator. Yes, indeed. I also feel sad when your name vanishes for a while. I have a... Hank Green calls it... I think John Green called it a seroposial, and Hank Green, who's John Green's brother, was going, oh yeah, that's a good word. Seroposial relationship is from the creator forming something with the audience. Is it a bad thing? I don't know. I don't think so. But it can get bad, just like the parasocial relationships from audience to creator. I guess it all depends on the people and the degree. But I have a seroposial relationship, and then, yeah, I get used to names. I like seeing those names, and when the names vanish, it hurts. And Gus Garrett, 6838. Thumbs up, thank you, greatly appreciated. Your support is appreciated as always. Well, thumbs up and thank you, each person that played. Do I have anything here that I could even use? Well, if you could type just Astro Tank into the comments, that would be very, very cool. If you wanted to, you could use as a writing prompt, what would you do with your own hover tank? With working main gun? What the hell is that called? Cannon. There we are, with working cannon. Either one of those would be cool, and if neither, that's cool too. Again, consent is important. And I wouldn't force anyone to play, even if I had the power. But if you do play, thumbs up and thank you. Just appreciate it. So, hokey smokes, I got tea to drink. I've been putting lemon juice in it. So, I need to buy more lemon juice today. Yay. So yes, I'm going to take care of myself today. I'm going to edit, render, upload. I'm going to play computer games. I'm going to hopefully, now that I got these things cut out, at least try playing something like Celestia, Wizard of Doom, or perhaps Celestia 2. One of these games like that, it doesn't even use any counters. I was surprised. I went to the back of the book to cut out the counters, and there were none. It's a dice. That was way too much saliva. If you saw me bubbling up there, my apologies. But if you're still watching after that, it is a dice allocation game. You roll your dice, and then you place them at strategic points on the map. So, thumbs up for that. Oh, burp. Anyway, though, I'm going to take care of myself. Hopefully you can get done the things that you would like to get done, because that would be cool. And if not, please do not beat yourself up, because you deserve better. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. Can words be wise? I have no words of wisdom again. I never will. I'm just not wise. I'm just an aging mammal on a world of, well, everything has a beginning, middle, and an end. And while I hope I've got a lot more to go before my end, I mean, 63, the end up there is close enough I can throw rocks at it now and have them bounce off. So, yay. Anyway, you take care, and I'll see y'all later.